Feeling the burn? That's what I like to hear. Come on, just a few more seconds. Push. And stop. Deep breaths. Good work. That's quite the baseline you've set. Come over here and let's get a drink and chat some more about training. That's it. Don't drink too fast. Don't want to make yourself sick. But yeah, that was impressive, especially for so early on in training. Have you had any personal training before, or is this your first? Right. So if you don't mind me asking, I do have a few questions that I like to throw out there whenever I think about taking on someone new. Whew. It's nothing too invasive, and if you don't want to answer, then you don't have to. But yeah, first of all, so you've said you've got no previous experience with a personal trainer. What made you change your mind? Is it, have you been exercising by yourself and you're just not seeing the results, or... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, not to worry. Obviously, one thing we need to do is we do need to talk about realistic expectations. So, you know, for example, it's all fine and well if I were to take a selfie right now, right after a workout, in a gym with good lighting, which highlights all my muscle definition. However, I will wake up in the morning, as you will, and I will look skinny. But as I put food in my human body, it will naturally expand because it's getting filled with food. So don't expect, you know, what you see on Instagram and all that and TikTok to be the status quo. Believe me, I mean, maybe not even 30 minutes after they've taken that selfie, they're going home and they're eating dinner, or they're having drinks with friends, or they're stocking up on protein shakes, and they will get a little bit of a belly on them, and that definition will fade. And that's okay, right? So I'm just putting it out there right now that there's a difference between looking good and being healthy, I suppose is probably the best way to say it. And if you go too far down trying to look good, you will get to a point where you start to sacrifice your health. You have to find a balance between the two. And a little bit of fat can be healthy. Sorry, that's a bit of a rant. Just, you know, the past year, 2022, it was all these fitness people on their apps saying that I can get you a six-pack and washboard abs and a flat tummy and solid glutes all the time, and you just need to follow my workout plan and work out 6 times a week and eat a grain of rice a day, and it's just ridiculous. It's bollocks, utter bollocks. So I just like to, you know, when I'm taking somebody new on, I do want to make them aware of that, if you get me. But yes, so what I would like to do is, if we're going to work together, I'll create an exercise plan for you. We'll match it to what is feasible around your work life, school, whatever other commitments you have. We'll also do calorie counting. I'll send over a few ideas for quick meals that are relatively healthy. Ooh, beg your pardon. Protein shake. Always likes to rear its head one way or another. But anyway, so yes. You'll be having a lot of protein shakes too if we're wanting to keep building muscle whilst losing weight. So what I'm going to do, right, because we are 2023, we're not cavemen, and I understand that gender and biological sex are separate, so again, if I'm saying any of this wrong, then do correct me, but the way that I like to plan meals out is, regardless of gender, if you are biologically male, your body will metabolize roughly between 2200 and 2500 calories a day, and if you're female, or biologically female, it can be anywhere from about 1900 to 2100. So normally I like to go 500 calories below that. I think I normally go for 2000 for a male and about 17 to 1800 for a woman. Sometimes like 16 or 15 if we run into problems, and sometimes 1800 for a male if we run into problems. However, if you are on any testosterone or any estrogen or any hormonal treatments, do let me know, as that will affect metabolism, and I can work around that. Okay. So I suppose I'm kind of curious. What made you want to get, so hard into fitness this year? I mean, we're only a week into the year, and if you were to make it your New Year's resolution, most people give it until the end of January. They like to have a month to just ease back into things. But here you are. You were in my DMs. Oh God, it must have been early hours of January the 1st. I can't imagine you waited very long after the bells to give me a message. But yeah, so I do appreciate the motivation, obviously. But what made you feel the need to give fitness so much of your focus this year? No, I get it. I do. Just remember this, right? I've worked with a lot of different people, a lot of different body types. I do a lot of different specialised training, whether that being helping more lean people build more mass, muscle, put a bit of fat on, or whether that be helping people who are a bit more heavy set, slim down. And no, that is not just somebody who society would describe as overweight. It can also be someone who is, well, I've had people who had failed the BMI test to enter the armed forces, like the army. Even though they were, they weren't fat, they weren't obese. They were just built differently. They're just built bigger. So I've had rugby players who were 250 pounds and 5'9", failing the entry exam because they were deemed overweight by the BMI. So just remember that all body types are different, and all body types carry weight differently. And it's all fine and well wanting to make a change, but remember that do it for you, okay? That's probably the best way to do this without sounding too much like your dad, okay? I mean, believe me, you look perfect as you are. You don't have to change anything. I think you're already perfect. But if you want to improve cardio and improve your resistance training, your muscle, improve your strength and dexterity, I fully support that, and you're going to have my full backing. You can DM me any time of the day with any questions about fitness. I'll set up meal plans for you. We'll be in here 2-3 times a week, but we'll work it around your work schedule. Just please don't think that you are lacking in some area, or there's some unattainable goal that you've set for yourself, because believe me, you're pretty close to the perfect article already, okay? I mean, that run time just proves it. I know it may seem daunting. Fitness does seem awfully daunting, but you're doing good, all right? You're doing good. It's taking that first leap that's the hard bit, okay? So, I'm being a bit full on here, obviously, but I suppose that's just part of my personality. You kind of need to be a bit full on to be a fitness trainer, which is a bit of a hype man, really. That's kind of my job, just full of hot air. But yeah, look, you're gonna love it here. So let me run through some of the exercises we're gonna do. Okay, so new year, new you. What we're gonna do is, if you diet, then you'll lose fat, right? However, doing that, you'll also lose muscle, because your body will, when you're in a calorie deficit, your body will start to break down sources of energy, and muscle naturally carries more energy than fat, or I believe it's more protein. So you will start to lose muscle whilst losing fat, especially when it comes down to getting rid of that stubborn fat. So what we're going to do is we're going to do resistance training and a high protein diet. We're going to stay away from saturated fats, but we're going to get you on at least 60 to 80 grams of fat, like natural fats, a day. So that'll be, that won't mean that you're having to eat like a rabbit, just tiny little portions. No. Don't worry. I trust me. I mean, I'm on 5 meals a day, so well, 4 meals and an awfully big snack, but who's counting? But yeah, so we're going to do that, right? We're going to do cardio to build your dexterity, build your endurance, and improve your cardio, obviously, cardiovascular fitness. We're going to diet to lose fat, and we are going to do resistance training and weight training to maintain muscle. And if we get down to a BMI where we're happy with, and you decide you want to go the other way and you want to replace the weight that you've lost with just pure muscle and become, I believe the technical term the kids use now is an absolute unit, then we can completely 180 the exercise plan and lean more heavily into muscle building. But my goal here is to ensure that together we give you the body that you want by New Year 2024. And believe me, it may take some time, and it may take a little bit longer than 1 year. I mean, it took me 18 months. I used to be about 390 odd pounds, and it took me about 3.5 years to get down to what I'm at now. And a lot of it is mindset. But I want you to know that don't take it day at a time, because you'll have days where you stick to your diet plan perfectly and you don't snack and you think, fantastic, I'm losing weight, that's fantastic. And then you'll have days where you'll cheat and you'll think, that's it, diet over, I've ruined it, it's gone now, I'm going to blow it up again, and then that's just you, and you'll just say, I'll try again next year. Don't do it by day. Don't weigh yourself more than once a week. We're going to weigh ourselves once a week, the same time every day, in the morning, on a Friday, before we've eaten anything. Don't worry about fluctuations in weight. You'll rapidly lose a few pounds in the first few weeks, and then it will slow right down. And then it will really slow down if we choose to build muscle or maintain muscle whilst losing fat, as muscle weighs more than fat. So you could lose 5 pounds worth of muscle, 5 pounds worth of fat even, and gain 3 pounds of muscle, but the scales will tell you you've only lost 2 pounds, which, for all the effort you're putting in, sounds a little bit crap. So don't worry about it, okay? Let's see, have I forgot anything else? But yeah, honestly, don't worry about it. You're doing fine. And we will ease you into this. I'm not going to have you doing perfect form deadlifts or chest flies or anything. I'm not going to have you doing anything that you're not comfortable with. And we're going to walk through it and give proper demonstrations on all the equipment. Again, if there's anything you're not comfortable with, any exercises you're not comfortable with, I'm perfectly happy to try and find alternatives. I want to make this as comfortable for you as possible. I just want you to know that I'm extremely confident in you. Alright? You're already pretty damn close to perfect, so you're making my job easy for me. You've definitely got the work ethic and the motivation to do this, so we're going to absolutely kill it. All we're going to need to do is, and I saw on that treadmill, you wanted to go further, and you probably could have, right? Probably could have. But in all honesty, it's not worth pushing it. Don't overdo it. Give yourself rest days. Allow yourself rest days. You need rest days to let muscle repair and to let your body do its thing. Working out 5 times a week won't give you that much of a difference in terms of burning calories as, twice a week, 3 times a week. As long as you're aiming to burn an extra 200 calories a day through doing stuff like walking or housework, as long as you're staying active, you're fine. You don't need to do strenuous workouts every single day. But yeah, I suppose that's my sort of tenets, is don't take it one day at a time. Set realistic expectations. Make sure you're changing only for you, right? Only if you, I don't want to hear about he said, she said, they said. I don't want to hear any of that, right? I don't care. I don't care if at Thanksgiving your mum gave you, poked your belly and said you could lose some weight. I don't care if a partner said that they missed you, or they missed the way you used to look back in high school when you were, like a dress size 4. Like, forget that. No, that's not what we're doing this for. We're doing this so that you wake up, you look in the mirror, and you go, damn! Okay? That's the technical term anyway. Yes, I do that every day in the mirror, and my neighbours hate me for it. 6:30 in the morning, every morning. They don't have to set an alarm, because they know that, like clockwork, I'll be up, showered, in the mirror. Damn! Oh dear, I'm going to get evicted soon. Anyway, right, look. We're going to go hit the showers now, and I'll take you back to the desk now that your free trials, or your free sessions are ended, and we'll get you signed up officially, go through the paperwork, and then we'll start training next week. I'll see you on the Monday, the Tuesday. I can't remember what day's more available for you. Again, paperwork will take care of that. God, I hate paperwork. Anyway, right, look, you're doing good. Make sure you drink plenty of water, right? Stay hydrated. Don't drink it too fast. Try and sip it if you can, and yeah, go get showered and changed, and I will meet you at the desk when you're ready. All right, and hey, good workout today. Keep it up. I believe in you.